Grant, Jokic, and Dozier. And Murray says, let's slow things down. And what a matchup here between these two superstars. Murray, a step back, long two, got it.
This guy has not had a rest the entire second half. He's handling the ball on every possession, creating every shot, and putting on a show.
Gobert bobbled the catch, gets it back, still 13 to shoot. They reset out to Mitchell. Mitchell, outside Conley, that's a three, no! Rebound Dozier with a $1:37 left, and Denver holding a 7-point lead. You see the Nuggets run 12-3, and Murray's coming for more. 50 in game 4, 40 tonight. Murray again. The mesmerizing talent of Jamal Murray. 9-point Denver lead.
I'm surprised we're not seeing Utah run at him in double.
Contact way out on the perimeter. It's on Grant as Mitchell is bumped.
Murray just taking Donovan Mitchell, and then the next time down, he gets Royce O'Neal and said, we'll do the same thing. That's good defense by Royce O'Neal and a good contest.
What an unbelievable postseason performance Jamal Murray has put together, and what a show these two have put on for us over the last couple of days. First free throw from Mitchell is no good.
Well, but Murray has been fantastic. But Denver's also found their defense here. They've been more aggressive. Their defense is clued in, so that if they can get this thing to 3-2, you've got to learn from this performance of what worked and bring this level of aggression, this defensive disposition into game 6 on Thursday.
Murray, 18.5-point per game average during the regular season. You've seen the elevation in his game each of his first 3+ years. And boy, has he taken that next step in these playoffs. Porter, the three-pointer won't go. Rebound Gobert, under a minute left. And Utah down 8. Mitchell, around the horn, Ingles left open. Well short, rebound Porter, and Mitchell the steal. Inside Gobert. What a turnaround that is. 6-point game, 43.8 left.
But Utah got back in this off a costly Michael Porter Jr. turnover when all he needed to do was secure the ball. Possession is what counts.
Still only 23 years of age. 7th overall pick of the Nuggets back in the 16 draft. Has played all of 19 career postseason games. And everyone waiting with bated breath to see where he goes here. Murray, the drive, the kick, Jokic. Splash!
Star to star. These guys have both gone wire to wire in the second half, and that should put the finishing touches on the Utah Jazz. Great pass. Jokic holds the follow-through and sticks the three.
Reberg will have the call coming up next on TNT. Final 20 seconds. There's a three by Mitchell, and he banks it in. Why not? Unbelievable. Mitchell's got 30, and then a quick whistle here. Mike Conley says, let's go take a closer look. 17.5 seconds left, and it looks like Foster will indeed go to the table.
Well, the floor is Denver ball, and we're going to review the play.
Who touched it last? Stan, you need a three-pointer? Donovan Mitchell banks it in from about 28 feet.
Got to call glass on that, though. That's clearly off Mike Conley.
A clear look at it. Great angles from our incredible TNT cameramen here. And they've been bringing you these amazing pictures inside the bubble.
And Scott Foster knows it was the right call, but look, you're at a crucial point in a playoff game. You don't want to take any chance that you could get it wrong and have not gone to the review. Mitchell has had a great series. This is pure
Call's
luck
been
right
confirmed.
here.
Denver ball. The game clock's at 17.9.
He was not trying to bank that, I guarantee you. But you know what? When you're that good, you get a little luck. What's amazing about Donovan Mitchell is it seems like it's been a quiet night for him tonight. I mean, when you have two 50-point games and you're averaging almost 40 in the series, you go for 30 and it's like it's a quiet night, and especially when that only makes you the third leading scorer in the game behind Murray and Jokic.
57 in that game one loss, and then had the other 50-point game in game number 4. Here's Grant up the floor to Dozier. Contact coming before that dunk. And more free throws with 13.7.
No, it'll
Actually,
be
no
on
free
the
throws.
side,
You're right.
yeah.
Side out of bounds. They did have one more to give. Scott Foster now talking it over with James Williams. And might they be taking a little stroll to the table yet again?
To look at the clear path.
Guys, the foul's under review to see if it meets the criteria for a clear path foul.
Stand all over it again. So clear path, if it is called, would result in 2 free throws and possession, which would basically end the night for Denver.
I think it's going to be the same thing we saw the other night. The ball was released, so I don't think he got him while he still had the ball. It's all going to be dependent on when they made that call, whether it goes to the clear path. If it's a clear path, then it's whatever slim chance Utah had will end right then.
Denver Nuggets trying to do something that they have never done in franchise history, and that's come back from a 3-1 series deficit. 0-13 in these instances in their history. They can move one step closer to that end if they can put the finishing touches on Denver. You see the vantage point for Scott Foster and James Williams.
Well, Michael Malone's adjustment to a more aggressive.
Foul's been ruled a clear path foul, and it'll be 2 in the ball. They'll retain possession.
That was a good call because he had released the ball before the foul. It's a clear path, so it's going to be 2 in the ball. But that switch to a more aggressive pick and roll defense turned this game around, created some opportunities in transition, and then of course Jamal Murray's performances. What we've seen in these games between Jamal Murray and Donovan Mitchell, you know, we've seen it across other series also, but sort of a straight back and forth head-to-head duel. Not that they've always guarded each other, in fact they rarely have, but just to see, you know, one of them go at it at one end and the other one at the other end. This has been a fabulous series, and it's good for the fans that they get another game or 2 of this.
Well, you're looking at the future of the NBA. Two of the bright young stars as Grant is fouled. And you talk about Donovan Mitchell, Utah's postseason exits the last couple of years. Last year, that first round, and the year prior to Houston, they've been eliminated by the Rockets each of the last 2 years. And Mitchell, you know, a lot was made about his shooting struggles in the playoff series, played kind of below the lofty standards that he set for himself. And you can just sense, Stan, certainly in this series, the chip on his shoulder as he and the Jazz will try to regroup and end this series in game 6. Assuming that Denver can hold on here for the final 13 seconds.
Well, as we look at the 2 stars of this series, Murray and Mitchell, but really in my mind, very close behind Jamal Murray or equal to him as a hero for Denver was their defense tonight in the second half. And they've got to hang on to that and understand that that defense is what will give them a chance to win in game 6 and come with it from the beginning of the game on Thursday.
Final 10 seconds after the free throws by Grant. Not that time by Mitchell, and that will do it. The Denver Nuggets will extend their season to a game 6. They do it on the back of Jamal Murray's 42 points as they win it 117-107.